So we're here with Libby Broggi, who owns the new Conshy Consignment on 8th Street. And Libby, tell us a little bit about yourself and how Conshy Consignment came to be.
I always wanted to work in the community I live in, which is Conshohocken, because it's very near and dear to my heart. I moved here about 12 years ago, and I wanted to work where I live, and I wanted to own a small business, and so this is how Conshy Consignment came to be. I also wanted to be able to do something within the community and work with local neighborhood organizations, something that would be beneficial to everyone.
And what are some of the items that you sell? How does the process work? Where do you get the things that you sell?
I get the things I sell from local consigners all over the area. We go out to Wayne, Lafayette Hill. A lot of people are here right in Conshohocken. They bring their items in, they consign them for 90 days, and they get 50% of whatever something sells for.
Very cool.
So it's a means for people to make money in the community. We also have a special program. We sponsor 12 local artists to bring in their handmade goods and sell them here.
So like clothing and housewares, kid stuff?
Basically it's furniture,
everything.
clothing, and housewares.
Very cool. And you work with some local organizations that you donate to as well?
Yes, we have a program. We have registered right now. We have the Colonial Neighborhood Council. They're registered. People can come in and donate their items, and the proceeds go to the Colonial Neighborhood Council. We also send our excess goods down to the thrift store for the Colonial Neighborhood Council and donate any children's items to Cradles to Crayons. And we also work with the library.
So what appealed to you about coming to about opening in Conshohocken? You could have opened somewhere else, you didn't have to do it where you lived. But what about this community was of interest to you business-wise?
I always loved this community. I moved here because I wanted to raise my kids in a diverse community, and Conshohocken had all that. It was close to where I had worked at the time and easy to get access to any of the major arteries from Conshohocken, and I wanted to raise my kids in this community because I thought it had a lot to offer, and the school system is also wonderful.
And how do you feel that your business fits into what's already here and also with the residential community?
I am in a residential district, and I have a lot of the neighbors that come in probably once or twice a week, and we get to know each other really well. It's a lot of fun to know 90% of my customers on a personal level, and just what their interests are. And I did sit behind a computer. I worked with computers for many, many years, and it's so much more fun to work with computers and get to talk to people and know my neighbors.
So you feel like it's a good fit because there wasn't really anything around here like your store before as well, probably, right?
There was nothing. There was definitely a need. I've had so many people come in and say, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that this is here. We needed something like this.
So how do you think that Conshohocken can improve on its business district? Like opening up more shops like this, opening up more restaurants?
I think more small businesses, more of a walking community. When I first moved here, we had a grocery store, which was great. We would walk and get our groceries every night to make dinner. Now it's nice. We have new coffee shops and cafes, and people will come and spend the day in Conshohocken and be able to walk from business to business and spend the day here. It's really, I think it can be improved upon, but I think it's taken some definite strides in the right direction.
So what would you like to see come into Conshohocken in the near future, if anything specific?
I would like to see just more small family-owned businesses. I would definitely like to see some place where we can grocery shop. That's definitely a need here. More restaurants, cafes, I think would do really well. Some more retail, boutique-y type stores, I think would also do very well. I think there's a need here in the community.
And lastly, where do you see your business in a year and 5 years down the road?
In a year, I would originally like to have a spot on Fayette Street, which I could not. There was not a spot for me to rent. I would have loved to have a spot on Fayette Street. There was not. I hope to eventually get a space on Fayette Street and use this space also. Have a small, more high-end store right on Fayette that people can walk, and also solicit some of the other businesses a little more easily and have a little bit more visibility.
Very cool. Well, everybody come down and check out Conshy Consignment, and thanks, Libby.
Thank you.